Hi. I'm not sure how to start this, or necessarily what this is about, but I'm just gonna spit my mind for a few minutes. Um, Last couple of weeks, year, maybe 2 or 3, have been extremely rough. Um, and I understand that growing up is rough, especially during these years, teenage years. And I want to say things get better. Um, and I want to say that since it, my worst moments, I feel better after dealing with it. Um, but it gets hard to say that every day. Every moment that I wake up, it's the same room. It's the same door, the same light, the same computer that I spend countless hours doing nothing important. The same drugs that I abuse and am addicted to for and have been for probably upwards of 3 years at this point. I don't know where to start to fix anything, and I don't know who to reach out to try to fix this. Um, Maybe this is a part of life. I'm not sure. Speaking of people to reach out to, it gets more difficult as the days pass by. I I struggle a lot with just simply talking to people in the first place, sending that first message, even if I've been friends with them for years. It's it's hard for me to do that because I worry that I'm not liked, or they don't want to talk to me right now, or I'm not someone they see as someone who's vital or needed to them. Um, and if I don't know, if I keep saying that if I were to get a partner or someone to be able to hold, things would get better. They won't. And I don't want to keep that mindset because that's not the fix to everything. I've tried plentiful of times that with different types of people to see what might work best, how I might work best with people, but every day I wake up in my same room. Every time that I wake up, I feel like I could be doing something more, doing something better. And I know I can be, because there's so many things in my life that I'm so behind on. School, work, my own mental health and hygiene, and just generally everything around me. Um, and instead of fixing any of these things, I'm sitting recording this at just hit 3:01, and I've been on my computer for probably upwards of 17 hours today. Just because I can't I can't stop. It is it feels like an addiction more so than anything else I've tried or used or gone and done. It's like video games and escaping from myself, being able to implement myself into a different world where I'm important and I'm seen as someone who is integral to a story, to be somebody's something. That's what I love in video games, in stories and all that nonsense. Um, that feeling of importance, and I'm sure that's like every male or even female want is to be important to somebody or something. Um, and I'm not I'm not sure how to gain that. I've tried with relationships, like I said. I've tried with just friends or family or this, that, the other, but it always feels like I can come back to my room and nobody's gonna miss me. I could disappear off the face of the earth and nothing would change. No one would bat an eye. Um, I know that's not true though, because my family cares for me, my friends care for me. Um, but recognizing that me as a single person could, all of the impact that I've made on this world or to the people around me or just for myself, it just feels like there's there's nothing, there's no reason for it. Um, it's not leading towards anything, and in fact, I'm probably leading myself into a bigger hole than whenever I started, wherever you want to place that at. Um, it's more difficult um, recognizing that I see other people still interacting and being friends with people, and more so with working at my job and seeing more people than usual, seeing them interact and recognizing that I I don't have that, and I don't even know how to start getting that other than just talking to people. Um, but I'm so scared. I'm horrified of seeing what people would think of me. From the way that I act, the way that I dress, the way that I am, and the fact that I'm a closeted homosexual, um, or questionably closeted, whatever. It just feels like anything that I could bring up or say to someone who I find interesting enough to be able to want to talk to them, it just it pushes me away from it because what are they gonna think? What am I gonna be able to say that's gonna interest them enough to be friends, let alone a partner? Um, it's it's a big mess, and the way out of it isn't clear. I mean, it never will be and never has been for anybody. Um, but the isolation of feeling like none of my friends reach out to actually want to see me or be more than just a text message. It feels so sad. I, I can't think of a better word other than just sad. Um, don't get me wrong, I have two friends that I can see in person who I can kind of chit chat with and explain my difficulties, but I don't mean to complain, but that's not enough for me. Um, I I want to be able to see people in person. I want to be able to see people's faces as I tell a joke or I jokingly flirt or this, that, and the other. And not being able to see that, not being able to see people, not being able to leave my room, it feels like, is just, it's isolating. It's depressing, and it feels like a rot that is slowly building up in my brain that's going to lead me back down to a dark path that I was before. And I don't want that. My family doesn't want that. My friends don't want that. And I, I don't know how to fix it. I don't know if there is a way to fix it.